Good afternoon. Ambassador Gillian Bristol, our distinguished commencement speaker, Senator the Honourable Brenda Hood, Venerable Christian Glasgow, Dr. Nicole Phillips Dow, Head of the University of West Indies Open Campus, Miss Marina Jessamy, Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Agriculture, Mr. Javon Williams, Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Health, Dr. Bowen Lewison, our Chief Veterinary Officer, U.S. Chargé d'Affaires Louis Crisson. My name is Cal McPherson. I am the Dean of the Graduate Studies program here at St. George's University. It is my privilege and a great pleasure to welcome you all to this commencement ceremony and to offer the congratulations to our 2015 graduating class. Today, degrees will be conferred on the classes of December 2014 and May 2015 in the schools of medicine, School of Veterinary Medicine, School of Arts and Sciences, and the Graduate Studies program. Please remember to turn off your cell phones during the entire ceremony. Please now stand for the National Anthem of Grenada, which will be sung by Lucinda Ogilvie, who is a nurse in the School of Veterinary Medicine. Thank you, Lucinda. Please standing for the invocation, which will be given by the Venerable Christian Glasgow, Archdeacon of Grenada.
Let us pray. Almighty God, Creator of the heavens and earth, we give you thanks for this day, and we thank you for all the many blessings you've bestowed upon us. We thank you especially for this institution, St. George's University. We thank you for all those who are associated with it in one way or another, whether as founders, whether as staff, both academic and ancillary, whether as student body and benefactors. We thank you especially for the graduating class of 2015, and we thank you for all those who have journeyed with them thus far. As we share in this commencement ceremony, we ask your presence among us, and we pray that all things done We bring honor and glory to your name. As we offer you thanks and praise, remember all those who have walked through these walls and are no longer here with us, who have gone on before. And we ask in your great mercy, and we grant them rest. This is our prayer. Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Venerable Christian Glasgow, for your blessing and for being with us here today. On the stage is the dais guests. In front of me are our dignitaries, our faculty, staff, graduands, and guests. Please allow me to introduce the dais party to you. From your left, Dr. Thompson Cummings, our Grand Marshal in the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Doland Noel, the Associate Dean of Clinical Studies for the School of Medicine, Dr. Marios Lucas, the Dean of Basic Sciences in the School of Medicine, Dr. Timothy Ogilvie, the Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, Ambassador Gillian Bristol, our distinguished commencement speaker, Dr. Alan Pensick, Provost of St. George's University, Dr. Theodore Hollis, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Vishnu Rao, Dean of Students, Dr. Glenn Jacobs, Vice Provost for Educational Services, Dr. Antonia MacDonald, Associate Dean of the Graduate Studies Program in the School of Arts and Sciences, Venerable Christian Glasgow, the Archdeacon of Grenada. This is a historic commencement ceremony, which, for the first time in the history of St. George's University, degrees will be conferred from all three schools and from the Graduate Studies Program in a single commencement ceremony. To mark this auspicious occasion, the Chancellor has awarded St. George's highest award, the Distinguished Service Medal, to a number of faculty who have given dedicated service for more than 15 years and up to 35 years to the university and have been a part of its great evolution. Unfortunately, the Chancellor will not be here today as he is unable to attend, so I'd like to invite recipients to the stage to receive their Distinguished Service Medals from Provost Pensick. Please hold your applause until they're all on the stage and have received their medals. So I call upon Dr. Buxton Nayak, Dr. David Lennon, Dr. Faisal Brahim, Dr. Jacqueline Stanley, Dr. Atif Qureshi, Dr. Antonio Paparo. He cannot be here today, but his medal will be received by his daughter Suzanne. Dr. Patrick Rooney, Dr. Dennis Radix, and Mr. John McGurk. congratulations to all our Distinguished Service Medal recipients. It is now my great pleasure to invite to the podium the Provost of St. George's University, Dr. Alan Pensick.
Thank you, Cal. Our distinguished speaker, commencement speaker, Ambassador Bristol, distinguished members of the DS party, and other invited dignitaries and guests, faculty, staffs, graduates, family, and friends. On the behalf, somebody forgot their cell phone. On behalf of Chancellor Modica, who was unfortunately unable to be here, but he asked us to, or he specifically asked me to thank you all for joining us to celebrate the achievements of this commencement class. Since the university was established 38 years ago, the university has developed 3 schools, a graduate studies programs, and more than 54 academic programs. The diversity of our faculty and of our graduating class speaks to the history of our university, which has embraced students from Grenada, from our neighbors throughout the Caribbean, from North, South, and Central America, and across the seas, from Africa, Europe, and Asia. We celebrate our diversity and the added value that it brings to our institution, and it has been very gratifying for me that so many have come from all over the world to both teach and learn on this beautiful island of Grenada. Today, we recognize the achievement of our graduates. There are also other people here that I'd like to recognize here today, and so therefore I'd ask the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, spouses, significant others, and friends of all the graduates to please stand. A very impressive group. Graduates, please stand, turn around, face them, and give them a rousing round of applause for all of the love and help they've given you. Thank you. Please be seated. Now a message to all of our soon-to-be graduates. You have an important role as ambassador of St. George's University. You are charged with the responsibility of changing our world through your individual actions and partnerships with others. You are the bridge to our past and the hope for our future. You join more than 13,000 other successful men and women who have graduated from St. George's University. Today, these men and women are working in more than 50 countries around the world and have answered the call to service and to give service to countries in underserved communities. Today, you'll be joining the alumnus of St. George's University. A commencement ceremony provides the opportunity for a reflection about the value of your education. And we must answer then the question, what are we really celebrating here? For us, the ceremony is a symbol of the confidence that you are now equipped to go out into the world to which you are entering, and you have all the equipment that you need to make it work for you and the world. You must then consider the term commencement, which speaks of the beginning of a journey rather than an end. We have equipped you with the basic skills for you to continue learning. And continue learning, we all must. It is essential that we all keep pace with the ever-changing and interconnected world around us that becomes more and more complex by the day. Your academic qualifications will help you to open the doors of opportunities. But once you get in the door, you must demonstrate your ability to learn and grow in the fields that you have chosen. You will be stretched in many different directions. Throughout your career, you must rely on your core values to guide you. You hear a lot about core values today. we're continually recognizing extremely how important core values are to the individuals as they grow and as they enter the working world. Most importantly, a lot of your core values comes from your family, your loved ones as you grow up. And if you have a good set of those core values, it will really help you as you go through your professional life. As Provost, again, once more, I'd like to ask all the graduates to please stand once more and thank the faculty and staff who have so ably guided you to this commencement ceremony today. Can the faculty please rise, and staff members here? Thank you. Please be seated. Congratulations to you all, and we'll get on with the ceremonies.
Thank you, Provost Pensick, and for your leadership of our academic programs over many years. It is now my pleasure to invite to the podium the Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Theodore Hollis.
Thank you, Dr. McPherson. I stand on protocol having been previously established. It is my pleasure to introduce to you today our commencement speaker. Our guest speaker this afternoon is Ambassador Jillian Bristol, who was born in St. George's to parents from St. Lucia and Trinidad and Tobago. She was educated at St. Joseph's Convent both here in Grenada and in Trinidad. She earned doctor's degrees in languages, honors degrees in languages, and law at the University of the West Indies in Barbados and Jamaica. More recently, Ambassador Bristol obtained an MA degree, Master of Arts degree, in Global Affairs from the renowned Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy at Tufts University in Boston. Ambassador Bristol served for over 17 years in several senior professional portfolios at the Organization of American States, OAS, based in Washington, D.C. The OAS has members from 35 independent countries in this region, and there her initial role at the OAS was as special assistant to the then Assistant Secretary General. This was followed by a lengthy tenure as committee secretary responsible for hemispheric security-related matters. The experience she gained saw her appointment as the senior specialist of the Inter-American Committee Against Terrorism. In 2009, Ms. Bristol was appointed by the government of Grenada as its ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary to the United States of America, as well as its permanent representative to the OAS. In those capacities, Ambassador Bristol headed Grenada's mission in Washington, D.C., thereby representing the interests of Grenada and the other countries of the OAS to the United States. In this role, she was able to promote closer relations between Grenada and Grenadians in the diaspora throughout the United States. Ambassador Bristol has also served as Grenada's honorary ambassador to Mexico and has chaired many important committees within the OAS. Among her interests, Ambassador Bristol is passionate about justice and empowering the youth. She enjoys culture, the arts, foreign languages, and literature. We are delighted that she has found time to be with us here today. Please welcome our commencement speaker for 2015, Ambassador Jillian Bristol.
Good afternoon. The protocol being established, recognize everyone, all the dignitaries present. Graduates, this is an exciting moment, yes? Yeah, it's a long anticipated day. It's an exceptionally special occasion because this commencement ceremony, as you know well, is the culmination of your scholastic dreams. Some of you at this level going on to graduate studies, but it's the culmination of scholastic studies and dreams at this fine institute of higher learning St. George's University. This is actually your reality coming true. This is your time. Never mind us and the days and the robes and everything else and the families. This is your time. Yes? We sit in the present, in the now. And as Leo Tolstoy suggests in his work, 3 Questions, which you can find, and I strongly recommend that you read, the compilation called What Men Live By and Other Tales. And I quote, "There is only one time that is important, now." If we go along with Tolstoy, then we might ask why. Why is now more important than yesterday or tomorrow, the last hour or the next? Nisha, the moment after or the one just gone? What makes now so much more significant than any other time in our lives? Is it because today, graduates, we are done with studies and long hours of sleeplessness, pre-exam jitters, post-exam anxiety, and we can finally spend fun times on the prettiest beach in the world, which you all know is Grenada. There you go, Grenada. Or return fully to the fold of our families and friends. Or perhaps we could join the Grenada Hash Harriers, not this afternoon, I'm speaking here, so you can't go anywhere, but we could join the Grenada Hash Harriers with true abandon, or little later lime on Wall Street until the wee hours of the morning. I am sure you're all doing all of these things already. But as much as rest and relaxation are essential, and you're well deserving of that now, there must be some far more profound reason why now is yours to embrace, to claim, and to use as you wish. Tolstoy's compelling response is that now, the present, is when we choose, when we decide what we're going to do, when we opt for one or other course of action. In the words of his character, the hermit, it is the most important time, and I want you to listen very carefully, because it is the only time when we have any power. It is the most important time because it is the only time when we have any power. Graduates, like you, I have found that what I chose to do at any point in my own life is not an unprecedented willy-nilly decision, but rather a choice informed by my past, by what I wanted, what led me to that situation, my values that the Provost referred to, my upbringing, influences, and education. Even likes and dislikes, yes? All of these together determined an inevitable choice, sometimes not even obviously a choice, but an almost instinctive reaction. Each of you stands or sits here today with your gowns and caps, having worked and studied hard for years. You had a vision, a passion, a dream to do something special, to become accomplished, to follow a particular path. You started this moment years ago. Maybe as long ago as your childhood, when you saw your parents or a friend, another relative, your teacher, someone in your community, or even a character in a novel, and you determined that you wanted to be like her when you grew up, or you wanted his accolades or that wealth, or maybe it was just a feeling that has never left you, or something you're simply good at. Whatever your reason for undertaking this course of study, you opted for at St. George's. You are here today because of it. You used the power in your hands at some point and made a choice. And regardless of the path you took to get here, your hearts were set on this day. You persevered through every challenge you encountered, and you earned your degrees from this distinguished university. And you are to be applauded for it. Yes? Congratulations to you. And so in this moment, now, you're on the verge of a different experience that awaits you beyond the classroom and campus. And you have to decide exactly what you will do next. The menu of possibilities is practically limitless. In this now of your lives, you have the chance to define your role in the world. That is momentous. That is significant. That is powerful. And yes, that can be daunting. Probably some of you are uncertain of where you're going, if you will like your chosen profession, if you will make enough money, if you will even get a job, if your application to postgraduate studies will be successful, if all your years of study and hard work will prove to have been worthwhile. You may even find that once your new adventure begins, that you have to do something completely different from what you had planned. Permit me to share my story with you, which might encourage you to stay the course despite your apparent meandering. You see, I started off studying languages and literature because I really enjoyed, and sometimes I think I have a talent for both fields. I had no idea where that was going to land me. I was just studying what I liked. You know, just satisfying my family's expectations that I would not be a bum and that I would get my piece of paper in my hand, that I would go to university. But then, after attaining my Bachelor of Arts degree, I gave in to the drive I secretly had since my childhood to follow in my late father's footsteps and become a barrister at law, or an attorney, as we say more often today. But I like my old profession thing. I'm a barrister at law. Every day, as I attended St. Joseph's Convent Secondary School in St. George's, I walked down the hill past the courthouse, and I truly yearned to stand in that majestic hall one day. My desire, my heartfelt desire, was to fight for the downtrodden, seek justice for the disenfranchised, to be an advocate at the bar for all. I was hesitant to study law because I didn't think I was smart enough. But I returned to the University of the West Indies and surprised myself by actually earning a degree in law with honors. So I set off to practice law alongside my father and brother, yet 2 years afterwards, I accepted a position at the Organization of American States, hoping that I would eventually work in the legal department. Well, in my 17 plus years there, I never once held a position in the legal department. But my background in law and languages enabled me to become something of a behind-the-scenes manipulator of debate and negotiation in a broad range of areas of importance to all the nations of this hemisphere. Quite unimaginably, my last position at the OAS, where is Renelle? I don't see Renelle. Where's Renelle? Where's Renelle? And Rhoda. They're not here? Yeah. So, their mom is here with me today, so I had to say hi. So Renelle and Rhoda, quite unimaginably, guess what my last position at the OAS was? A senior specialist in counterterrorism. Hello, that's a far, far cry from literature, languages, and law. So you see, what's this to you? This is to tell you that the skills that you've acquired here, just like I did, don't have to lead you to where you think you ought to go or where you so want to go. You can get to where you're going just by believing, just by staying true to your dreams. The lesson for me that I took away from this upon my retirement, a little young and poor, a couple of years ago, was that though I did not actually practice law, I was still able to serve Grenadians and indeed the citizens of the whole hemisphere by working in an organization dedicated above all, and I quote, to achieve an order of peace and justice. You see, the perfect job I had imagined for myself was not to be, because I chose at some moment to divert from my original career intentions. But through it all, I assure you that I felt fulfilled. My dream of dedicating myself to the well-being of others was realized. And while it may seem to the onlooker that I lost my way for all those years, the truth is I never lost my passion or my perspective on the importance of service above self, and it is still what drives me today. So the thought that I would very respectfully and humbly ask you graduates to take with you as you step into the somewhat misty future is that whatever you choose to do, wherever you choose to go, remember why you started this journey, your journey. Remember why you started so that you can continue to pursue those aspirations in the face of challenges and diversions. When you find you have a doubt and you're at a crossroads, I want you to reach back to the day that you first set foot on this lovely campus. Feel again that tingling anticipation with which you crossed that threshold to your first class. I want you to store away the excitement and sense of satisfaction that you feel at this commencement and become impassioned again. Be compelled to venture even higher. Be committed to your truth. You see, your future is a reality that you create now, a world that you fill with your choices. You see, dreams are the stuff that reality is made of. Today I see before me here a powerful group of accomplished dreamers. For you hold in your hand not merely a certificate of scholarship, erudition, and expertise, or you will as soon as they give it to you. You are geniuses who hold in this moment the single most important tool to carve your destiny, the power of now. Each one of you is the designer and the owner of all your future nows. You have that power. And so I urge you, graduates, at every moment to aspire to fulfill your dreams. At every turn, remain determined to pursue your ambitions. Never, ever be satisfied. And if at any moment, any now, you need a selfless reason to keep on striving, then please see your success, not just for yourselves, but as a way to honor those who did not have the opportunities you have been afforded, or as a duty to your fellow students who started, but sadly, in some cases tragically, will not realize their hopes of graduating from St. George's. In this week following Mother's Day, I join you graduates in thanking your families for their love and support along the way. They must be immeasurably proud of you. I know my parents, who cannot be here today, shared that pride, that tremendous pride, about 15 years ago when my younger sister, I nearly said my little sister, but she's not so little anymore, now Dr. Patricia Alexander, was conferred in this very hall with the degree of Doctor of Medicine after a long career in the distinguished nursing profession. I applaud you for having followed your dreams to this successful conclusion today. And I want you to keep dreaming, graduates. Keep believing. I sincerely wish each of you the very best. May your God bless you and your families. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.
Ambassador Bristol, our graduating class is inspired by your message and by the example of your life. We're privileged to have you here with us today. Again, thank you. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the School of Arts and Sciences, Miss Donna Walker. Donna was also born here in Grenada, and like Ambassador Bristol is also a graduate of St. Joseph's Convent, but the one in Grenville, where Donna was also the valedictorian of her graduating class. After secondary school, she attended St. George's University, where she has almost earned the Bachelor of Science degree in Information Technology. During her time with us, Donna has absolutely excelled in her degree program. She also found time to serve for 2 years on the MISIT MISIT Student Association Executive Board. For those of you who are not familiar with that, this is the IT Student Society that was actually developed by the Grand Marshal, Dr. Cummings. In this capacity, she led the development of the BIT program, which is a program for children enrolled in primary and secondary schools to improve their computer literacy, to learn how to use the internet responsibly and safely, and to encourage children to further their studies through higher education, especially here at SGU. in the IT department. She also worked as an information technology technical assistant and as facilitator of review groups within the Department of Educational Services. And in 2014, she traveled to Cuba to represent the university in the International Collegiate Programming Contest. In the near future, she intends to specialize in software engineering. She values her experience here and the opportunities afforded to her at the university. She attributes her success to the strong familial support of her classmates and her lecturers who believed in her along with their academic zeal and enthusiasm. Please welcome our valedictorian for the School of Arts and Sciences.
Standing on established protocol, a pleasant good afternoon to one and all. To the faculty, staff, administrators, school board members, specially invited guests, class of 2015, and to my wonderful family and friends, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to such an auspicious occasion. With feelings of both pride and humility, as a representative of the St. George's University, class of 2015, I rise to deliver the valedictory address. This evening, most of us bid farewell to a school which has perhaps been the most important influence in our lives thus far. A few years ago, we began our journey along our chosen paths, perhaps a little bewildered and frightened. That seems like a long time ago. And as we look back, our happiness towards leaving is dimmed by the thought of the many pleasant associations which will be ended. Nevertheless, today is a victory within itself. All of us who began St. George's University did so with a vision, which was to complete our matriculation. And here at SGU, we have been carefully nurtured in a conducive learning environment to achieve this. We have been embraced by the warmth and patience of our lecturers, who are not merely instructors, but who are our guides and our friends, giving freely of their time and energy to assist the individual students. The classroom lessons, school experiences, and co-curricular activities have shaped us into individuals who are well-armed with knowledge, skills, and values that we can use far beyond the walls of our university. In the truest sense, we learned to think beyond. On the threshold of our new life ahead, we look back with a hint of remorse. We must admit that we often do not use our great opportunities to their fullest advantage. In varied instances, we have fallen short of the few responsibilities with which we were confronted. But the realization of our shortcomings undoubtedly will make us live more fully in days to come. Surely, is that not the purpose of education? Education can only awaken the dormant spirit with which we are endowed. And so, reluctant though we are to leave this great and noble institution, as always when we have something dear to us, yet we are cheerful at the prospect of the coming years, when the influence of the past will prove our most essential stimulus. Everyone who has been a part of this event should be proud. We are all here today because of the support given to us by our families and friends. Those who encouraged us when we could not find the strength within ourselves. So to those who are never reluctant to give of their time or words of wisdom, thank you. To my classmates, the seniors of St. George's University, those who departed from us too soon, thank you for making this experience memorable, fun, and productive. I urge everyone to rest assured that while your journey here may have ended, the real challenges lie ahead. I challenge all of you to live a life of purpose, because any day could be your last. Your circumstance does not define you, and to most of us, this graduation ceremony is proof that dreams do come true. SGU has served us for the past few years, and during that time, we have returned those services in only a very small measure. But our school needs us now, just as it needs all whom it has educated. For if a school is to be a means of strengthening community life, it must have the enthusiastic support of every single one of its graduates. The real test comes when we shall only be here in spirit, and our task will be to support the school in all of its undertakings. It is then and only then can we call ourselves sons and daughters of St. George's University. Thank you.
Thank you, Donna, and thank you for remembering all of these. It is now my pleasure to introduce the class speaker for the Graduate Studies program, Ms. Samfido. Ms. Samfido was selected from all the graduate students from all the schools at St. George's University. Samfi grew up in Monrovia, in Liberia, in West Africa, and she grew up during the 14-year Civil War. She and her parents managed to escape Liberia and move to the neighboring country in West Africa, and there they lived for 5 years. They then migrated to and have settled in the United States. Samfi received a Bachelor of Arts in Biology, a Bachelor of Science in Psychology from the Eastern Mennonite University in Virginia. Determined to make a difference in this world, Samfi enrolled in our dual MD MPH degree program, starting her medical training in our Keith B. Taylor Global Scholars Program in Newcastle in the UK. She has now completed her MPH degree, and she also passed the United States National Board of Public Health Examiners exam. So she's also board certified in public health. After completing her medical program, hopefully next year, Samfi would like to return to her homeland and make a difference. She is already making a difference with the Dreamer Reality program. This program is an externally funded program whereby students like Samfi are able to mentor the medical students in Liberia in clinical skills. Samfi has boundless energy. She has a vision, and with her global health training, she will be able to make a difference anywhere in the world. Please welcome our 2000 class speaker for the Graduate Studies program, Ms. Samfido.
Thank you, Dr. McPherson, for that introduction. I will stand on protocol having been established. Good afternoon to faculty, parents, fellow classmates, and distinguished guests. I'm immensely grateful for the opportunity and honor to stand before you all today to speak. Take a walk with me. Imagine after a long day of class, you come home and you decide you need to take a break. And so you turn on the news to catch up on current events occurring around the world. As soon as you do this, you start to regret your decision. You think to yourself, a walk on the beach would have been a much better idea of relaxation, especially as you see headlines about wars, terrorisms, natural disasters, increasing death toll due to Ebola, or the ever-increasing numbers of videos showing cops taking the law into their own hands, or even xenophobia occurring worldwide. Your so-called break has turned out to be more tasking than your entire day. If you're anything like me, you feel an obligation to be a part of the solutions to these problems. You want to fly into the world and just start handling things the way you were taught, but something holds you back. you know you need to do one last thing before you take on the world: graduation. Today, the opportunity to get out there and start making meaningful contributions to society as we know it has finally come. But the question is, are you prepared for the task ahead? Allow me to share just a glimpse of the challenges that await us. First, the Ebola epidemic. We know now that thousands of children have been made orphans by this merciless and brutal disease. Families have been completely annihilated from this earth. Take Siada Stewart, for example, in Liberia. She lost 7 members of her family to the disease. And now she has taken upon herself to adopt 6 children who saw a similar fate, losing their parents and family to the disease. She has adopted these children. She is 30 with no job, but is determined to take care of them. How does this disease, that we all know is not airborne, spread to such an extent? Allow me, I'm a public health graduate, to tell you. It does not take a graduate to figure it out, though, but it will take a public health graduate to influence the political leaders to have things set up, healthcare systems set up, emergency response units, and community surveillance programs set up. Because with climate changes and the ever-growing number of mutations among pathogenic species and our overcrowding in cities that are not prepared sanitarily, there will be pandemics, there will be epidemics. But for this, I am optimistic because today we have about 54 people from the public health program that are going to graduate and hopefully fill that void and avert similar crisis in the future. Secondly, regarding the injustices experienced by blacks in the United States, I'm less optimistic. I find the situation to be beyond my understanding. Any possible solution I have implemented seems to be fueling the racial divide rather than helping the situation at hand. As I continue to follow the Freddie Gray case, I was in the moment of hopelessness. It was only when I was pondering my third issue, xenophobia, that I realized academia did not fail me. Academia is not about what you learn in class or what you learn in internships. It's also about the networks that you build with your fellow classmates, people with similar dreams and goals as yourselves. I know, as the Provost talked about earlier, SGU is a diverse community. Any single day here, you can say you've had a global experience, just interacting with the different clubs, whether African Student Union or the CASA group or even the Indian Students Association. Our dreams have expanded. We've gone beyond our boundaries of our countries just by being here in SGU. So it was with this idea that a group of women put together, including myself, put together a petition in hopes of pushing the powers that be to end or to even form more legislature to ensure safety of foreigners in South Africa. So in conclusion, my fellow classmates, as we leave this beautiful island and as we get our accolades today, I hope and pray that we just do not go through the motions of existing, that we not watch without seeing, that we do not hear without listening, but rather we live and feel, and as our commencement speaker said, that we stand for what we believe in and take on the opportunity now. Let us go out into the world and leave our footprints because we have earned it. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Sempi. We're now at this point that you came here for. It's all about you, as Ambassador said. It is now, it's all about you. I want to just take a couple of seconds to talk to the undergraduates as well as the graduate students, but having been the Dean of the Arts and Sciences, this is my last chance to talk to you as the Dean. First of all, I want to offer you my congratulations for your academic excellence. Each of you have attained the academic excellence necessary to receive a degree, and for that I am personally very proud of you. So please take my congratulations, accept my congratulations on a job well done. I'm going to miss you. You've made your mark, and I congratulate you for that. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees please stand? Provost Penzick, these candidates have completed all requirements as directed by their faculty, and the faculty has certified them as being eligible for the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science. It is my pleasure to present them to you for degree conferral.
Thank you, Dr. Hollis. I, Alan Penzick, Provost of St. George's University, by virtue of the authority vested in me, pursuant to the Grenada Acts of Parliament of 1976, as amended in 1996, upon the approvals of the faculty, deans, and Board of Trustees, and as directed by the Chancellor, do hereby confer the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science upon the members of this graduating class. Congratulations.
Thank you, Provost Penzick. Please be seated. I now invite the undergraduate class to receive their diplomas. A number of undergraduates here today have been bestowed with honor cords. These honors include cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. Additionally, the white honors cord, as bestowed by the Student Government Association, symbolize a commitment of leadership within the Grenadian and university community. These honorees would have served in the Government Association for at least one academic year, spending time outside of academics, engaging with the university faculty, student body, and raising tens of thousands of dollars for a wide range of local charities. The recognition these graduates receive today marks only the beginning of a lifetime filled with leadership, professionalism, and commitment to others. The Humanities and Social Sciences Students Association, whose unwielding objective is to create, inspire, enlighten, and challenge, have bestowed honor stoles and cords to all active members for their role in the organization. We will begin with a Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor
Frazier Simone Esther Charles, BSc Biology, Marine and Wildlife Conservation, Trinidad and Tobago. Leandra S. Lewis, BSc Biology, Marine and Wildlife, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite, Martinique. Sherelle Ayana Elizabeth Yates, BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago. Renee Anissa Batiste, BSc Biology, Grenada. Renetta Surika Sinath, BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago, cum laude. Michaela Shanisi Kudre, BSc Biology, cum laude, Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations, Travis. Travis Wade Joseph, BSc Biology, cum laude. Kristen French Vincent, BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago. Nikita Kudrow, BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago. Carla Harford, BSc Biology, Grenada. Samuel Jones, BSc Biology, cum laude, Grenada. Nikelia George, BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago. Josanne C. A. Gabriel, BSc Biology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Paul Anthony Jason Collingwood, BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations. Nisha C. Ross, BSc Biology, cum laude, Grenada. Kathy Camilla King, BSc Biology, cum laude, Grenada. Daniel Richard Harford, BSc Biology, Grenada. Lana Cassime, BSc Biology, Dominica. Crystalline Clarina Charles, BSc Biology, cum laude, Grenada. Talisha Tashwana Tugwell, BSc Biology, Jamaica. I hope I get it right. Nigel her wing. BSc Biology, Trinidad and Tobago. Abdul Karim K.A. Mohammed, BSc Biology, Kenya and Canada. Troy Anthony Thorpe, BSc Biology, magna cum laude, Trinidad and Tobago. Della Candice John, BSc Biology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Jeremy A. J. Mendez, BSc Biology, Grenada. Nikisha Natalie Bartholomew, BSc Biology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Janelle Simone Simpson, J.A., BSc Biology, Jamaica. Asha Kinta Laslin McEwen, BSc Biology, cum laude, Grenada. Gregory Harrock, BSc Management, magna cum laude, Grenada. Lois J. Banfield, BSc Management, magna cum laude, Grenada. Mika Lois, BSc International Business and Management, magna cum laude, Grenada. Victoria Joy DeCall, BSc Management, Grenada. Judith Ann Samuel, BSc Accounting and Finance, Grenada. Michelle Sharon Lazar, BSc Accounting and Finance, Grenada. Athlin Durant, BSc Management, Dominica. Camelia F. A. Brown, BSc International Business, Grenada. Gladys Nadia Augustus, BSc Management, cum laude, Grenada. And Kita T. Moore, BSc Management, Grenada. Jenny Maria Charles, BSc Management, Grenada. Valden Charles, BSc Tourism and Hospitality Management, Grenada. Nazim Dottin, BSc Marketing, Grenada. Sharama Norissa Lacrette, BSc Management, cum laude, Grenada. Anna D. Antwine, BSc Management, Grenada. Shamar Jamal Lois, BSc Accounting and Finance, Grenada. Shellyan Janelle Moran, BSc Economics, Accounting and Finance, cum laude, Grenada. Michaela Zia Jeffrey, BSc Accounting and Finance, Grenada. Limon Yolan Buckmeyer, BSc Accounting and Finance, magna cum laude, Grenada. Cassandra C. Whiteman, BSc Accounting, magna cum laude, Grenada. Melinda Nazal Francis, BSc Accounting and Finance, Grenada. Sasha Samantha Singh, BSc International Business, summa cum laude, Trinidad and Tobago. Come on, pronounce the middle name for me. Mohamed Istiak Gora, BSc Accounting and Finance and Management, magna cum laude, Grenada. Dene Antonia Toussaint, BSc Information Technology, summa cum laude, Grenada. Tishana Laureen Smart Felix, BSc Information Technology, cum laude, Grenada. Mariam Bayat, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Kishon Francis, BSc Information Technology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Elton A. Charles, BSc Information Technology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Chanelli Brathwaite, BSc Information Technology, cum laude. Jurel Conrad Benjamin, BSc Information Technology, summa cum laude, Grenada. Makeda Gibbon, BSc Information Technology, cum laude, Grenada. Camelia C. Hyson, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Mark Dexter Forrester, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Leopoldo Enrique Perella, BSc Information Technology, Venezuela. Ron N. Andrew, BSc Management Information Systems, Grenada. Kevin J. Park, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Aria. Aria Paul, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Greg E. Hoston, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Damien or Damon? Lindell Damien Thomas, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. Shamal Martha Simon, BSc Management Information Systems, Grenada. Reed Anthony McFarlane, BSc Information Technology, cum laude, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite, Martinique. Keaton T. Batiste, BSc Information Technology, Grenada. All right. Tomika Asha George, BSc Psychology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Petite Martinique. Nadia Maria Oliver, BSc Psychology, Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Merlin B. Lalit Sanderson, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Officer Linda Mary Francis, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Avril A. N. Edwards, BSc Psychology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Kenson Nicholas Batiste, BSc Psychology, magna cum laude, Grenada. As you repeat. Astra Daniel Rene Dubisset, BSc Psychology, Grenada and USA. Well, Grenada first. Nikita Braveboy, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Terry Ilona Sylvester, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Danielle Anna Gray, BSc Psychology, magna cum laude, Trinidad and Tobago. Vamilia Karina Holstein, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Joshua H. Ilahi, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Hold your applause, please. Ria Miranda Murray, BA Liberal Studies, English Language and Caribbean Studies, summa cum laude, Grenada. Ria is the salutatorian. This award is given to the student with the second highest GPA in the undergraduating class. Ria has a 3.94 GPA. Congratulations, Ria. Nicole Alexander, BSc Psychology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Roxanne Reyna Benjamin, BSc Psychology, magna cum laude, Grenada. Jonella Wilson, BSc Psychology, summa cum laude, Grenada. Roxana Ingrid Archibald, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Tamara J. Griffith, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Lyndall Charles, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Alyssa A. Edwards, BSc Psychology, Grenada. Alika. Kizian Mary Abraham, BSc Sociology, summa cum laude, Grenada. Sociology. Mary Ellen Sarah Duncan, BSc Sociology, cum laude, Grenada. Leslie Pasomba Chiqueto, BSc Sociology, Zambia. Destine Jane Batiste, BA Liberal Studies, Grenada.
Jonathan Nguyen, BSc Medical Sciences, Canada. Sevra Makeda Mackenzie, BSc Medical Sciences, magna cum laude. Raynell K. Paulson Morel, BSc Medical Sciences, Grenada. Ophelia Tran, BSc Medical Sciences, USA. Christelle Johnson, BSc Medical Sciences, cum laude, Guyana. Jennifer Katso M. Makopa, BSc Medical Sciences, Botswana. Ronald Utlang, BSc Medical Sciences, Botswana. Camille S. Compton, BSc Medical Sciences, Carriacou, Grenada. Amina Alau, BSc Medical Sciences, Nigeria. Amika C. Gittins, BSc Medical Sciences, Grenada. Valdon P. A. Fraser, BSc Medical Sciences, Grenada, cum laude. Sinead L. Joseph, BSc Medical Sciences, magna cum laude.
I'll get it right. Okay. Will the undergraduate class please stand? Stand. Listen carefully. Please turn your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. Please be seated. I now hand you back to Dean McPherson.
That's all right. We will now move to confer the degrees on the graduands for the Graduate Studies program. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Public Health, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Science please stand? Provost Pensick, these candidates have completed all requirements as directed by their faculty, and their faculty have certified them to be eligible for the degree of Master of Public Health, Master of Business Administration, or Master of Science. It is my pleasure to present them to you for conferral of their degrees.
I, Alan Pensick, Provost of St. George's University, by virtue of the authority vested in me, pursuant to the Grenada Acts of Parliament of 1976 as amended in 1996, upon approvals of the faculty, dean, and board of trustees, and as directed by the chancellor, do hereby confer the degree of Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Public Health, Masters of Science upon the members of this graduating class.
Thank you, Provost Pensick. Please be seated. We will begin with the Masters of Business Administration graduates. Please come to the stage, hand your name cards to Dr. Sean Best, the Deputy Director of the MBA program. As your name is read, please process across the stage to be hooded by Dr. MacDonald or Dr. Sharma, the Associate Deans of the Graduate Studies program, and then process on to Provost Pensick, who will hand you your diploma.
Nicole Cambridge, MBA International Business, Grenada. Arlene Friday, MBA International Business, Grenada. Lucille Pear, MBA International Business, Grenada. Janice Leslie Phillip, MBA International Business, Grenada. Rhoda Frank, MBA International Business, Grenada, Petit Martinique. Renelle Benjamin, MBA International Business, Grenada, Petit Martinique. Gemma Bain Thomas, MBA International Business, Grenada. Vernice Moraine, MBA International Business, Grenada. International Business, Sharifa Jabbar, MBA International Business, Grenada. Asha Charles, MBA International Business, Grenada. International Business, Honorable. Titus Antoine, MBA International Business, Grenada. Anne-Marie McBurney James, MBA Multi-Sector Health Management, Grenada. Donna Charles, MBA Multi-Sector Health Management, Grenada. Rakeda Salfali, MBA International Health, Multi-Sector Health Management, Grenada. Beverly Fraser, MBA Multi-Health Management, Grenada. Tafa Bunyu Mochongong, MBA Multi-Sector Health Management, Grenada. Dr. Ikishi Ginimi Macho, MBA Multi-Sector Health Management, Nigeria. Dr. Johansson Sylvester, MBA Multi-Sector Health Management, Grenada.
I now invite the graduates of the Masters of Public Health to the stage. Please hand your name card to Dr. Roger Radix, our former Minister of Health and Professor in the Department of Public Health and Preventive Medicine. Once your name is called, please process across the stage to be hooded by Dr. MacDonald or by Dr. Satish Padesi, the Deputy Chair of the Department of Public Health and Preventive Medicine. A couple of our MPH graduates have also been inducted into the Gamma Kappa chapter of the Delta Omega Honor Society. The Omega Honor Society is the oldest public health society in the world, being founded in 1924 at Johns Hopkins University. On stage, you will also receive the Delta Omega stole from Dr. Badesi.
Onike Bully, MPH Epidemiology, USA and Nigeria. Tiffany Benjamin, MPH Health Policy and Management, Canada, Antigua and Barbuda. Michelle Hille, MPH Health Policy and Administration, Trinidad and Tobago. Kareem David, MPH, Epidemiology, Grenada. Olufunmi Loli, Ajala, MPH, Health Policy and Administration, USA. Jamie Cyrus, MPH, Epidemiology, Grenada. Addison Elisanmi, MPH, Environmental and Occupational Health, Nigeria. Alicia Francis, MPH, Health Policy and Administration, Grenada. Sheena Bristol, MPH, Environmental and Occupational Health, Grenada. Crystal Austin, and Crystal is also going to receive another award today, a Delta Omega Award, MPH, Health Policy and Administration, USA. The graduate class speaker, selected from graduates of the graduating class, congratulations. Samfi Do, she is also having a special award, Delta Omega Award, MPH, Liberia.
I now invite the graduates of the Master of Science to the stage. Please hand your name cards to Dr. Faisal Brahim, the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies in the School of Medicine, and then a process across the stage to be hooded by the chairs of your supervisory committees. And I invite Dr. Alfred Chiqueto and Dr. Amy Baldwin, the chair of the supervisory committees of our graduates, to the stage. Once you have been hooded, please process on to the Provost, who will hand you your diploma.
Shanice McCain, MSc Microbiology, Trinidad and Tobago. Melissa Brown, MSc Clinical Pathology, USA.
Congratulations to all the graduates of the Graduate Studies program. We will now confer by the Chancellor the increasing number of regions to this commencement. Have them here. Tonight, Dr. Dolan Noel, the Associate Dean of the Clinical Program in the School of Medicine, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. McPherson. We now will confer the degrees for the graduates from the School of Medicine. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Medicine please stand? Provost Penzick, these candidates have all completed all requirements as directed by the faculty, and the faculty has certified them as being eligible for the degree of Doctor of Medicine. It is my pleasure to present them to you for conferral of the degrees.
I, Alan Pensick, Provost of St. George's University, by virtue of the authority vested in me pursuant to the Grenada Acts of Parliament, you have 7 trustees by the Chancellor, do hereby confer the direct
Thank you, Provost Pensick. Congratulations to the 4 of you. I now invite you to the stage to receive your diplomas from Provost Penzick. Please hand in your name cards to Dr. Roger Radix, and after your name is read, please process across to Dr. Marius Lucas, Dean of Basic Science in the School of Medicine, and myself to be hooded, and then process on to Provost, who will present you with your diploma. I would also like to invite Dr. Hanson Cummings, who will hood his brother and son of the Grand Marshal, Dr. Rohan Cummings.
Rachel Williams, MD, Grenada. Rohan Cummins, MD, Grenada. Rohan will be hooded by his brother, Dr. Hanson Cummins, a SUI alumni and faculty member. Mondell George, MD, Grenada. Johnny Joshua Nimrod, MD, Carriacou and Grenada.
Graduates of the Doctor of Medicine degree, please remain standing to recite the academic oath, which is located near the back of your program, the page before the last. I also invite any physicians, all physicians in the audience, to stand and join with us as we recite the academic oath. Thank you. I swear by Almighty God, searcher of all hearts, that I shall practice the profession of medicine with the utmost diligence and purity of conduct, that ever faithful to St. George's University, I shall endeavor to promote the art of healing, that the regimen I prescribe will be for the good of my patients, according to my ability and my judgment. Nor shall I willfully prescribe to cause any harm, nor maliciously to cause the death of anyone. Finally, that all things seen or heard in the exercise of my profession, which ought not be divulged, I will keep secret and will never reveal except for the most weighty reasons. May God help me faithfully to keep this oath, that I may enjoy my life and the practice of my art, respected by all people and in all times. Congratulations, you may sit. It is now my pleasure to invite the Dean of the School of Veterinary Medicine, Dr. Timothy Ogilvie, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Noel. We will now confer the degrees for the graduate from the School of Veterinary Medicine, the first such degree ever conferred in Grenada. Will Mr. Kenrith Carter, our candidate for the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree, please stand? Provost Pensick, this candidate has completed all requirements as directed by his faculty, and the faculty has certified him as being eligible for the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. It is my pleasure to present him to you for the conferral of his degree.
Thank you, Dean Ogilvie. You look a little lonely out there. Maybe there'll be more soon, huh? I, Alan Pensick, Provost of St. George's University, by virtue of the authority vested in me, pursuant to the Grenada Acts of Parliament of 1976 and as amended in 1996, upon approvals of the faculty, deans, and Board of Trustees, as directed by the Chancellor, do hereby confer the degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine upon this member of the graduating class. Congratulations.
Thank you, Provost Pensick. I recognized Mr. Kenrith Carter. I now congratulate newly minted Dr. Kenrith Carter, and I invite you now to the stage to receive your diploma from the Provost. And please process across the stage to be hooded by Dr. Wayne Sylvester, and then go on to the Provost, who will present you with your diploma.
Dr. Carter. Okay. Please stand with me as we recite the academic oath, which is located near the back of your program. I also invite every veterinarian in here to please stand with us as we recite this oath. Thank you. Being admitted to the profession of veterinarian, I solemnly swear to use my scientific knowledge and skills for the benefit of society through the protection of animal health and welfare, the prevention and relief of animal suffering, the conservation of animal resources, the promotion of public health, and the advancement of medical knowledge. I will practice my profession conscientiously, with dignity, and in keeping with the principles of veterinary medical ethics. I accept as a lifelong obligation the continual improvement of my professional knowledge and competence. Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations, Dr. Carter. I now return you to Dean Hollis for the closing remarks.
Would everyone now please stand for the Archdeacon Christian Glasgow to offer the closing benediction?
During this academic year, this university lost several of its students. I invite us, in honor of their memory, to observe a moment of silence. Rest eternal grant unto them, O Lord. May their souls and the souls of all the faithful departed to the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. May the God who has brought you thus far be gracious to you, watch over you, guard and direct you. May his countenance shine upon you and give you peace. And may he give you good success in all your endeavors. And may he always grant you your heart's desires. Amen.
Thank you, Archdeacon Glasgow. Please be seated. Thank you all for being such a wonderful audience. Let us join in a tribute with a rousing round of applause for today's promising young men and women. Please remain seated while the Grand Marshal, Provost Penzik, and the Diaz Party lead the recessional from the hall. You are all now invited to celebrate this momentous occasion with us at Taylor Hall. Thank you so much. Good luck and Godspeed.